Whew, good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the 9th episode of the revisiting series of Spider-Man 2. This is Kingdom Warriors, and last time, Peter...
crystal. More Marco memories scattered all over New York.
Peter, MJ, were trying to figure out where was Dr. Connors. Dr. Connors wasn't showing up for the longest time. But it did finally look like we were able to...
The Scorpion has been found dead. His stinger removed like a trophy. One can only assume this was at the hands of the Hunter. Are they doing what the ineffectual Spider-Men won't and removing these dangers permanently? Then again, maybe Spider-Man has finally changed his tune. I, for one, say, let them wipe each other out. They're not making our world a better place, and the less of these mass marauders roaming our streets, the better. When we can turn the corner back to simpler times. Wouldn't that be refreshing? I yearn for the days of normal news coverage, when I could attack the real issues, like the tanking economy, or the corruption of our youth, instead of being forced to cover spandex buffoons who make life for the average Joe a waking nightmare. One day. No. One day.
Anyways, excuse me. We were trying to find where old Dr. Connors was, since it's been a while since we were able to see where our lovable Doc went. And sadly, bad news is we found we sadly found more of our villains dead, which we did find Electro, which I did say in the last video that for Electro, anyways, really me saying that Electro doesn't surprise me that he was easily taken down by Craven, is, like I said, I'm still keeping it as saying that I'm not fully surprised, because Electro just wasn't ever really that much of an intellectual, and honestly, to me, I don't even think he was at all even a full-on threat, due to really just how stupid and like just, you know, not really that interesting of a character. So
what happened?
Hunters. They've been coming through here for days.
Give it a sec.
Sorry I wasn't here to help.
Nah.
Could you tell me about this antique I found? It, almost killed me.
I cannot help you. I've seen this symbol before. Please leave.
Wait! I can protect you from the Hunters.
I'm not worried about them. I thought I left this behind in Volgograd. The flames have been lit. This is his jungle now.
Craven?
Cravenov.
The flames have been lit.
But no, anyways, the biggest thing,
MJ told me you
go ahead.
almost died. You okay?
Hey, Miles. Actually, never felt better.
I should have been... Wait, really?
Positive. Hey, let me call you back. Got some bonfires to crash.
Okay.
But anyways, other than that, Craven, as you just heard, Craven almost killed us, but, Harry was there helping, and inevitably gave us his suit, or not really meaningfully, like he didn't do it because he wanted to. The suit just kind of decided to get on us, which, I mean, isn't all bad due to the fact that it did save us from dying, but in the end, we still don't understand, we still don't know why it did. Obviously we do, if you saw my recent gameplay. Anyways, the situation is, Craven did inevitably bring the lizard back. Injected Connors with the lizard serum, and we were sadly unable to save Connors from
vodka from Volgograd?
From turning.
Looks like it's for some kind of party. Wonder what they're celebrating. Pretty rude of Craven not to extend an invite.
I know.
Never stopped me before, though.
Oh, I guess it's time to go crash his party, ain't it that right? Another level up. Mm-hmm.
I'm the Spider-Man! You have a city permit for that bonfire?
Ooh, that hurt.
Check in that shed.
That's it. Say it before and I'll say it again. I love the graphics of this suit. This game really extends the full potential of what the symbiote actually can do, and I really do like that.
They're shipping in more luxury goods from Volgograd for this event?
Like, really, the only other
coming in nearby. No airfields here.
one game,
maybe something there can
one game that they released a long time ago on the on any of the other systems. One game that really gave us the ability to really kind of explore what the symbiote could do. I'd say more on the lines was going on to Shattered Dimensions, where if you don't know what the story on Shattered Dimensions is, Shattered Dimensions was a PlayStation 3 game where it split up into 4 different Spider-Mans. You had the normal Peter Parker. Then you had the 2099, one that was a more stealthy kind of Spider-Man, and then you had the symbiote Spider-Man, which it was iffy on showing what the symbiote could really do. I mean, The only real thing, if I remember, that it really actually gave you was a rage mode like this one does, and it just made it to where, oh, your attacks were stronger, and you were able to do like extending out, like what the venom punch deal. You can actually say, oh hey, I'm growing out like extended arms, and okay, I hit the circle to dodge, but it wouldn't let me. Okay, but anyways, it was basically,
That guy needs my help.
like I said, you were basically able to do all of that, and didn't go too far into it, but it was enough to where you would understand.
Are you okay?
This, and you could understand what was going on, and one of the best things about it is that it gave you actual
I can take your shipment to your boss.
bosses that made sense, that
Where he is.
you know, him being Spider-Man being the way he was as the symbiote Spider-Man, it actually made it a challenge instead of,
Me and him have some unfinished business.
once you unlock the rage ability, it made it easy. Now, for all four of his bosses, it was, yes, it was Mysterio, obviously, Deadpool,
You're really not gonna tell me? Fine.
Carnage, and I think there was, I can't remember what others. I know it was Carnage. I know they all had 4 bosses. Yeah, I think it was probably just those 3. I think
Better go check on the dock worker. They did a number on him. Easy, easy. You're in pretty bad shape. Let me help you.
Hospital, please.
There's one close by.
Hospital, please.
You're gonna be okay.
I thought they were going to kill me.
What did they
were.
want?
Some cargo went missing on the journey. Here. They thought I took it.
You're safe. Now, where's the drop-off?
718 Kent.
Wonder how Harry's doing without the suit right now. Hey, buddy. How you feeling?
I'm fine. What's happening?
Craven, or Cravenoff, is hosting some party at 718 Kent. Figured I'd stop by.
Looks like a social club.
Hang on, I'm almost there.
Yeah, it's like a social club.
Looks like a busy night. Hope our VIP is here.
They're more riled up than usual.
Just keep your head down.
How are you getting in?
Kitchen entrance.
You should change. The classic Peter Parker look isn't gonna cut it.
Too bad my tux is at the dry cleaners.
Yeah.
Huh? Whoa. I'm a spy. A spider spy. You forget to mention the suit could turn into a tux.
Oh, never did that with me.
Hey! Hey, you! Come over here. Take this to Mr. Cravenoff's bodyguard.
His bodyguard?
Dima! Move!
Well, sounds like your shift's starting.
Yeah.
I'll leave you to it.
Better go find Dima.
Orders up!
How are they eating so fast?
Don't keep them waiting, move!
Swanky. Huh. I clean up pretty nice. And I'm feeling great.
I was in the capital when the conflict broke out.
Wait, what?
Family. I fled for the border.
Excuse me.
To establish this club as our stronghold.
Interesting choice.
It reminds him of home. Scares just like
Keep moving, I'll break your bones.
Yeah.
A 300-year-old sleeping dart will never work.
You are so certain, are you?
Show me then.
I'll show him too.
Yes?
Take him. Let him squirm.
The poison is ancient, and you don't even know how to use that thing.
A true hunter. Adepts.
Oh, it's going good, pal. It's going good. How's your day going?
Sleep well, my friend.
Those hunters were nuts. Can't believe the suit listened to me. Wish my suit had a neural interface like this. I could work with Harry, do the hero gig, and take a vacation all at once.
That would be cool.
That's probably the maitre d' by the podium.
Has one of the shield bearers arrived?
Yes. He is in the other room by the fire. Will Mr. Kravinoff be joining us this evening? There are some, Quite right.
Oh, dang. It's still 3 in the morning for you? Man, I apologize.
Shield bearer. Huh. Sounds like a bodyguard to me.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
I'll rip him in half with my bare hands.
He's not your target. You kill him. You enter
Jeez, and Christmas.
Must
Look
be
at this
him.
man. This man, the size of Juggernaut,
Or me, sir.
at least Juggernaut and maybe the Hulk. Ah, Hulk's so much bigger.
What the hell is this?
I was told to deliver this to Mr. Kravinoff's personal bodyguard.
What makes you think I'm him?
You are big enough to do it.
You know, you're, huge.
Dima's very hungry. You should leave now.
So funny. I was just about to do that.
Yeah, he is.
Looking up at that room. Gotta find the elevator. That's just the shield bearer. How big is Dima gonna be?
Watch. It's. Oh yeah, I remember who. I remember. Since this is my second gameplay, I remember.
Coming through.
Oh, sorry.
Don't be sorry.
Move!
Coming through!
This mess. If everything isn't perfect, we're all dead.
Coming through!
No, wait!
This ain't my fault.
Right in front of the door!
I told you to wait.
You didn't? Come on! Shut up, both of you. Pick everything up and let's move.
I gotta say, my thing is.
Find Dima, we find Craven and his weird lizard serum.
Oh yeah, he had to have been flattered because. Nah, I wouldn't. Heck, he would have been a perfect bodyguard for me.
You wouldn't happen to be Dima?
Oh.
Well, that explains the secret menu. Someone's a little hangry.
Hangry.
That's
hangry.
All right, let's give Dima something to eat that isn't spider flavored. That raw meat must be somewhere. There we are. Something in that study might help me find Craven. First,
Oh.
break out the apron.
What I was gonna say is that if Peter was a servant like that, honestly, he'd be a really good one if he would actually use his spider sense. And he wouldn't be able to run into anybody like he did. He'd be able to simply just be like, "Oh hey, yeah, oh, I sent somebody coming through the door. Haha. Wait, how did you know I was there? Oh, I heard your footsteps." Or something like that.
What the hell was that? A meal fit for a Russian tiger bodyguard. That sounded weird. Might have to make a few minor adjustments to this meal.
My funny thing. Yeah, he really would if he was using. If he would actually use his spider abilities, which we all know why he doesn't. But that's the thing. If he did, there honestly wouldn't be any job that he wouldn't be good at. That thing is, are we sure that Hunter isn't dead?
Secret. Sleepy time for Dima. Snooping time for Peter. If this doesn't work, there's only one other thing on the menu. Me.
I hope I don't get eaten.
Hi, Dima. I'm back. With a little snacky snack.
How are you already done with that?
A Chef Spidey masterpiece.
It was delicioso.
Guess Craven's too cool for his own party. Should look around in case he left the lizard serum somewhere in here. Must have just missed him. Was Craven praying?
Yeah. That'd be some pretty good comedy. What was I gonna say? I just had an idea and
Didn't know hunting could be so existential.
Going back onto Peter being a good servant, that like what I was discussing just a minute ago. Honestly, that situation of him saying, "Oh, I just heard your footsteps." Honestly, that would add some very funny comedy if it was just like somebody the size of Rhino, but like those big, gigantic. Well, I hate to say, but like 500-pound guys just walking, and it's all pure muscle, and he's just like, "Oh, you calling me big, puny boy?" It's just like, the way you talk reminds me of someone very special, and just imagines Rhino.
Are these Cravens too?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was daydreaming. My bad. I'm just gonna leave. All right. Ooh. A love note to your secret wife? All right. Let's dig the dirt. It is time to pray. My mother opened every hunt with these words. Others spent the night feasting, drinking themselves into oblivion. Not us, not the Kravenoffs. To us, the hunt was sacred, a duty from a higher power. Predators force the weak to grow strong. Oh no, I'm not going. That would be something he would say. Predators force the weak to grow strong, we shape the world, she would say, gathered in the candlelight of our chapel. We shared bits of Pascha. Don't you mean pasta? Or Pascha? Pascha? What's Pascha? Felt the anticipation in our bellies build, ready to honor our ancestors. Feel their blood course through our veins. Though she is gone, I still honor the tradition. The fires have been lit, the chapel prepared. Tonight I will pray for what I hope is the last time. Now the hunt begins, and if I do not return, all the better. Kind of sounds like something you're expecting yourself to die. Like,
St. Sophia's only a few blocks from
dang.
here. Craven has to be there with the serum. Time to move.
I will say this though. Deluxe edition big, ultimate edition big. Yes, my good sir. You're the ultimate edition. That means you big. Big.
This is how he's so freakishly strong.
Ooh, he's using. He's a cheater. Hey, Craven, you're supposed to get yourself moi.
So Craven has a pet tiger. That tracks.
Hey, Spider-Man, you know what that means? You need to get yourself a pet spider. Okay. I don't know. Peters went pretty far on his roast, especially when he's Spider-Man. So
It's not what it looks like.
Keep him alive.
yeah, I hear you hunters like your meat medium rare. Time to get mad.
Harry did not tell me it felt like this.
Symbiote Surge massively boosts the power of your attacks. Really? Didn't notice that. While active. Trigger it when your Symbiote Surge meter is full. Oh, come on! You could basically say that he's a man spider. Oh, that doesn't even make sense. I've played these games too much. I'm starting to make bad jokes like Peter does.
How I like to fight. One-man army now.
Eyes on target.
I could get used to this. Sorry, but this party's getting shut down.
Oh, okay. hey, you know, I've graduated from the Spider Jokes Academy, but hey, at least I didn't go all the way to Freddy Krueger's Academy, because Freddy Krueger's jokes are a lot worse than that. I get it. I get it. That's a good one.
Repositioning.
Ooh, that's a big guy.
Everybody down!
Prey in my sights.
Out of the way!
Keep him on the floor. Firing.
Now, one thing I learned from the Spider Academy is that they said that the material would always stick with me.
Take the shot.
I thank you so much for your support. I'm loving the streaming. I've been doing streaming for a good long time. But yeah, definitely appreciate your support, and you know, definitely tell your friends, and that man peed himself. That man peed himself. But no, like I said, definitely let your friends know, and you know, just
You should ice that.
yeah. Blech. No, just let your friends know to share the channel around everybody,
Hey,
and
any luck?
yeah,
No Craven
just tell
yet.
them I appreciate it
I
greatly.
think I know where he is.
How's the suit?
It's weird. It's like it knows me. Don't worry, buddy. I'll take care of everything. Promise.
Well, definitely, I'm taking the joke away from this game. Well, looks like we're Spidey pals. Oh, everyone who's gonna watch this video after, they're gonna be like, "Dang, this man's cringy with the Spider-Man jokes." Oh. There goes my spider. Web shooters.
Okay, webs are back.
Oh, sweet.
It's you! I knew that was our meet cute back there. I knew it!
I knew it.
I'd love to get to know you better, but I got some business to take care of.
Peter, you're talking like you're about ready to
Your
date
boss
this
has been up
guy.
to no good lately.
You know what MJ would say about that, right?
This is my city, not his jungle. He killed Scorpion. Let the lizard loose. And he stabbed
me pretty good. I'd like a word with him, especially about that last part.
Hey, you missed. Oh no!
Spear's like a mini EMP.
See, that's what I'm gonna say. They're gonna be like, you guys obviously watch too much Batman. You guys don't know good. You guys don't know good. You know, good puns, because poor Batman doesn't even make jokes. I guess he's too batty. Oh, that's another one. Oh, I didn't ask anybody to join this party.
What's the matter?
Okay, that is true, but you gotta admit, no one's cuter for Peter to date than except Black Widow. I mean, except Black Cat. Him and Peter and Black Cat, I definitely ship. I don't.
Is that all you got?
I win, big boy.
Throwing grenade! He's in the air!
You can take the grenade back, pal. I don't want it. One more. Ooh! Oh. Yeah, definitely.
Eyes on target.
Ooh, that almost killed me.
Bring him down.
Ow.
Where are you going?
I'm going to get me a smoothie. I don't know what you guys are gonna keep me from, but I promise I'll make you guys a smoothie too. It's gonna be Spidey flavored.
Enough song and dance. I'm coming, Craven.
Ooh, you know, I'm actually gonna play on my joke. A Spidey flavored slushy. That's gonna be webtacular. Oh, that's another bad joke. I'm sorry. That was a bad one. This is something
Here to
I've
pick
been
up a
thinking
serum
about.
order for a Dr. Connors?
Potential. Ooh, that actually would be an interesting story. That actually would be very interesting. Uh-oh.
You have hunted me. This is good.
Okay, you're sounding very sus there, Craven. Sorry. I swing everywhere, but
Let's
I don't
see
swing that way.
if you have the strength to finish what you started.
I started. You stabbed me first. Now's my time to stab you.
I see a man. I sense a beast.
Very sus there, Craven. You're giving me some very bad vibes. I can see it. I can see it.
Why don't you set it free?
I'm just here to save my friend. We'll finish this later.
You know, I will say this. What they should have done with Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man 3, instead of having all three of those villains that they had in the movie, instead of making Harry a Green Goblin, I mean, okay, I like how they made Harry a Green Goblin in the third one. Way better than they did in the Amazing Spider-Man. Like, everybody can hate on three movie all you want, but Harry's Green Goblin in that one is way better than the Green Goblin in the Amazing Spider-Man 2.
It was totally...
But anyways, other than that, it's a situation that I feel like instead of adding one of the...
Not pleasant.
I don't know.
But I can handle it.
I know we need to have a movie with Craven in it. Because Craven has been honestly a very influential villain in all of Spider-Man's history. Going from the comics to the TV shows. Heck, honestly, he hasn't even shown that many appearances in the TV shows. So, but other than that, we have yet to have a movie with Craven in it. So, in my opinion, we should be having Craven come into a Spider-Man movie very soon. Now, the only problem with Craven's character that would be in a movie would be a situation to where, as you can tell, he really is a, what do I want to say?
Let's see what this thing's made of.
He's not a rated T for teen character. He's honestly a rated M for mature character. Because he's an R-rated character when it comes to movies. Because you know he's not. He's if you take away the thrill of him hunting, the thrill of him killing anybody, that really destroys the character. It's like how it's really how the situation they did with Deadpool. If they would have made the movie Deadpool a PG-13 movie, Deadpool, it wouldn't be Deadpool. And so that would be a thing with Craven's character, and a movie would be the situation of saying, hey, you know, we have high potential with this character. We can make him into something better, like more than what he was ever contributed in the comics, TV shows, even this video game. We could play off his character in this game and make him into something really good. but that's the problem is who would really want to what would I want to say? Who would really want to look that much and risk being, you know, being a movie where it would get censored a lot, which, you know, they'd have to try really hard to get the rating that Deadpool has, because that's the problem. Craven doesn't have the humor that Deadpool has, but he has the high intensity to do it.
There's no way to fix it without going inside. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. What are you doing?
The suit will protect me, right?
Peter, I don't know about this.
Relax and make it pro time.
Now, sorry about that full rant, I apologize. But I did see your, your comment. Honestly, I would probably say, Batman. I mean, I would probably say Bruce would be the one to break down from Norman's madness. Because we've seen how
There aren't any other pressure problems.
we have seen Batman constantly go through a bunch of crap, like a bunch of hell between him and Joker. Really, we've never really seen
It's powering up, but the beam's erratic. Use the magnets to stabilize it. How? Just find the sweet spot.
Find the sweet spot. I didn't think we were dealing with ice cream. But no, anyways, that would be my thing is I don't really see that many times of Bruce having an issue of trying to Bruce having an issue of dealing with mental trauma. The only one I really see is Batman, which, I mean, you know, some people argue saying, oh hey, Bruce and Batman are two of the same people. Yes and no. Technically, because it has been mentioned before that Bruce has kind of made it to where Batman is really kind of a person himself. It's two different personalities, but also on the same side, it's like that personality made its own life. So it's kind of also the same with Spider-Man. You know, Spider-Man has made it to where, you know, Peter's done the same thing in a way.
Apparently. What happened? More static discharges. The accelerator's still running though. The serum's okay. Fire.
You get that side, I'll get this side.
Well, see, yes, I do know what you're meaning when you say that, because I mean, Wolverine has hunting abilities, aka like Craven does, so I do agree with that, but we already do have a Wolverine. We already do kind of have, Wolverine already does necessarily have a villain like Craven, and that's Sabretooth, or I think that's how you say his name, but that is pretty much a kind of a knockoff of Craven. I mean, yeah, Sabretooth isn't necessarily a hunter, but, I mean, he does pretty much have the ability to be a hunter. He has the same instincts as Wolverine. I think really the only difference is probably a situation of not fully being able to, like, regenerate as much as Craven, as much as Wolverine can do. So in a way, I do agree, but also I still say Craven works a lot, works really good with Spider-Man. But here, let's hear what they have to say real quick.
This was our one.
Don't jinx us. Yeah, got this under control.
Yeah, I get that, but again, it's just like I said, that's more of a Wolverine situation, because I know Sabretooth and Wolverine are kind of, I think they went through the same route, or at least somewhat of a same, so that makes sense that they would fit together.
Go get a pizza.
But with Spider-Man fighting a hunter like Craven, that makes sense, because in a way we always had that issue of, oh, you know, we see Spider-Man going up against these all kind of you know, epic villains, and then we say, and you know, that would actually drive somebody to be like, hey, you know, I'm hearing all about, you know, these rumors of Spider-Man fighting all these villains and the challenge of it. So, you know, the way they made Craven be like, okay, at first, you know, I don't think you're much of a challenge for me, but then going through everything else, he finally realizes, you know what, I actually, you know, I've been underestimating you, Spider-Man, but now I'm going to hunt you. So, in a way, Craven's character works really well with Spider-Man, and one thing that you should definitely do is you should actually go into the comics and comics, TV shows, if you could ever find a episode of Craven in there, and really read about what Craven does and how much of a threat he puts on he is against Spider-Man, because there have been some really bad moments in the Spider-Man comics where Spider-Man goes against Craven, and Craven gets really freaking close a good amount of times of breaking Spider-Man mentally and getting to that point where he could kill him if he wanted to. I've been a Spider-Man fan. I've been a Spider-Man fan ever since I was little, so you know, I've read up on so many of his comic books, so many of his seen so many of his villains, watched a lot of the TV shows, played pretty much every video game of Spider-Man.
I'll finish it and grab the antidote.
And
I can't leave. I'm the only one who...
Other than Venom and I would say Venom and Green Goblin as being his most, being Spider-Man's most influential villains. One of the biggest ones would be Craven if they would have done it. If they would have done this whole thing right and said, oh hey, we need to add Craven more to being shown more. And that's the problem with a lot of Spider-Man's villains is that
That was just so.
In the suit.
what do I want to say?
You okay? Think so.
There's so
I'm going to the break room.
they don't get enough
Do the next
credit.
steps there.
Uh,
You okay?
they, you know, there's a lot of them. A lot of the hero villains that don't get shown enough. They, a lot of the problem nowadays with TV shows and movies of hero characters. I feel as though the problem with it nowadays is the fact that they focus too much on those what do I say? There's a word for it. I can't think of it right now. But anyways, they focus so much on characters that have been portrayed for so many times. And instead of them giving new characters the spotlight and a chance to really, have more things happen and build their character, it's always, who is this hero fought more and more than anybody and would be, more exciting to see on the big screen. And that's the problem. Why bring out so many other villains if you're not gonna give them a chance to, be shown more, have more fights with your hero. And that's the problem nowadays when it comes to, movie developers, comic producers, anything like that. They'll make one character and make that be the character that is, the big one, They don't do anything else.
I didn't know there were bears in these woods. Okay, before we get down to business, there's something I have to tell you. I'm fresh out of honey.
I'm fresh out of honey. I'm fresh out of honey.
I thought it was funny.
I thought it was funny too. Oh, that's funny.
All this damage would take long to fix. Maybe we'd even keep some of it as a badge of honor. Oh, crap. Those arrows must have ruptured the accelerator's shielding. The beam's scraping the tunnel.
Can you still shut it down? What about the antidote?
It's still being made, but time to start crossing fingers.
Actually, one thing I will, I'm gonna add on to that little joke here real quick. My thing for this guy dressed as a bear, I want to ask: do you have a cute little cub named Weenie? Please tell me he's named Winnie the Pooh. I love that character.
So strong.
Oh yeah, Kraven. I could definitely see Kraven hunting Sabretooth. That would definitely be a creature Kraven would see as being a very interesting hunt for him. Well, alright. That was a good fight. But yeah, so anyways, yeah, that's on my whole spill just earlier. That is, like I said, that's really the situation that movie producers really need to get out of. They need to quit saying, "Oh, hey, this villain has been a villain throughout, you know, this hero's entire excuse me, throughout this character's entire existence of being made, so we're just gonna stick with that character. I mean, that villain." No, that they need to dive deeper into everything that the hero has went against, and you know, quit making movies that focus on how they quit focusing on how are we going to make the hero get his powers in a different way? Because I mean, you know, you can make a hero get his powers honestly any different way you want, and say that's just a different universe, which, you know, is completely okay. But the problem is, people do it so much that, you know, the first movie you see from this huge company about this character, you're automatically going to be getting, oh hey, it's just going to be an old normal storyline that's not going to have anything new to the character. And then that just, you know, to so many people, you know, you'll never really get a full-on excitement crowd for another movie, because it's just it's constantly the same thing. And that's what movie characters really need to get away from.
Terrific.
Yeah, that also, my friend, is in Spider-Man Web of Shadows. If you go and play the PlayStation 3 Spider-Man Web of Shadows, you are actually able to, as the symbiote Spider-Man, you can actually go and pick up cars and roll them. And that's one of the things that were really the best thing about that game is, which I was talking about it earlier before you joined. I was talking about this game really exploring the capabilities of the symbiote Spider-Man. And I did mention Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions being one of the only ones, which I did sadly forget Web of Shadows. Web of Shadows is one, I'd say, the best showcase of the symbiote, of the capabilities of symbiote Spider-Man. Because once he gets the symbiote, you actually are able to, you know, see all the strengths, the abilities, and really be able to compare in the game itself why Spider-Man at first, when the symbiote was first introduced to him, why he was so interested and almost was going to keep it, until he realized what it was doing to him personally, and what his friends, and what was happening with his friends. So, I haven't because with me personally, I'm not that much of a fan of Wolverine.
Give me a second.
I don't know. It's not a situation that I just don't like him because I don't like his character personally or anything. It's just that I never grew up too much around Wolverine, and he just, everything about him I just never really personally connected with, because that's my connection with Spider-Man. That's why I love Spider-Man so much, is that, you know, once I heard about him, once I heard what all he was going through before he became Spider-Man and yada yada yada, that's what really got me to care so much about his character and just be so interested in his character. Other than that, with Wolverine, I've never had that connection, so I never really pushed to try to see it.
The Foundation.
I don't care about that.
Or really, you know, go that much.
Sure you're okay?
Yeah, and that's honestly, you know, that's understanding. You know, that's an understandable, you know, feeling. People, you know, there'll be people. There's tons of people out there who at first didn't look at that much.
This was our dream, and it still is. Right now we have to focus
Into
on
those
finding
kind of
Dr. Connors
characters.
and getting you
But then
healthy.
as you grow older, and you know and you're getting so many adaptations of the character, you get more and more chances of saying, "Hey, I'm gonna go look at this character," and then it turns, you know, and then you immediately start liking it or gaining more respect for that character.
Hey, you've reached peak.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to try it.
It's good enough. Leave a message.
Where the hell are you, Pete?
Yeah, you never know. That is one thing I will definitely, I am going to definitely give it a chance, because, you know, that would definitely be a really good, game to, you know, explore. So, definitely would give it a try. Alright, other than that, let's see, anything else? Hero tokens, so we'll need to do some of that so we can get more health, damage, and focus. Oh yeah, I don't, honestly, that's why I haven't heard too much of those games, is because I always really try to keep from, all the spoilers and everything, so that's honestly why I don't really go to look at stuff except like personal. Oh, hey, this is what am I gonna say? Big, you know, big showcases. Then I will. Otherwise, I'm not really too much into saying, oh, hey, let's go and, you know, do this and that. So. But anyways, we do have some web whip. Oh yeah, we definitely need that. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what I was, that's exactly what I was explaining in a situation if they made Craven into a movie, is the situation of he would definitely need his movie would definitely need to be a rated R or unrated game. It would, that's exactly what I was basically saying.
Hey, Genki.
Hey, dude. One of the friends got its wires all crossed with an old Hunter transmission. Figured you might want to look into it. Maybe it'll lead to Lee. Sending you the source coordinates.
Really appreciate it, man.
No problem. Everything good? Haley and I are a little worried.
It's okay. I just need everything to get back to normal first. I'll make it up to her, though. We're missing her exhibit.
Okay, dude. Hope the lead pans out.
Oh, well. And there's that. I'm dropping things. Well, I kind of feel that being a situation of,
About the stolen museum.
I honestly would say Wolverine was probably, a game being made even before, before it was officially announced and they started making these teen games, which Insomniac has always been a company where they did make those kind of games, because if you do remember, they did make the Ratchet and Clank games, and but yeah, anyways, they were constantly making, wait, no, never mind, that's not Insomniac, my bad. But anyway, guys, I love the conversations, but I do have to end this live stream. It is past our normal. Oh yeah, the swinging around in this game is beautiful.
Okay.
Bro needs love. He's been playing for an hour and only 4 people are watching. Bro, respect.
Friends, my feed
I don't do this, man, because I'm looking for views and everything. I'm doing this because I love streaming. I love playing video games, and I want to share as much as I can with everybody. Even though, I might not get like 1,000 views on every video, I just like it to say, hey, this is what, if anybody comes by needing help on something and I do it, that's what I care about. So, but I appreciate the comment, and like I said, I am gonna end this stream. It's usually hey, you get yourself some sleep, bud. Have a good day. Have a good night. I am gonna end the stream since it is past our usual time limit, but don't go anywhere. I will be able to start up another stream, and I hope you guys have enjoyed, and we will talk to you guys in a little bit. Peace, love you guys. Don't forget.